Ready? 3, 2, 1. Check out this shit. Ready? Boom! There's Spider-Man 4. Shit, no.
I was already Spideying though.
There's another big Marvel story this week that we need to talk about, and I wish we could have more personal opinions on this, but nobody can unless you're very special people who got the gift earlier this week. I'm talking about Spider-Man for PS4, the brand new game. Beautiful. A lot of our friends of the show, were able to get their hands on a copy of this early, which was awesome. They have their reviews out. We won't be able to get this until tonight, maybe.
They offered it to us, and we said we're too cool.
We said, hey, you guys come first.
You guys come first, and we want to support you monetarily, so no, don't send us your free copy early.
If there's any publishers listening, I may want to change my mind on that. Let me know. But what we want to do is go over all the pros and cons that have come out so far for this game, because wildly, it's being praised.
Yeah. But again, pros and cons from what we've heard.
What we've heard so far. I got the big uns, the big reviewers out there, and we're very excited to put out our review by next week, hopefully, when we get our copy of the game and we are able to play through it enough. Also, we'll play it a little bit on the stream, because that's going to be a blast. I mean, it is one person.
I'm going to win.
If you win the game,
Hashtag Sam.
Dude, is there something we can do? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, there's
a million bits for Roxy winning.
It's out there. You guys let us know what we did, how to do that, but we'll figure it out. But no, we want to talk about this. Here's your quick synopsis. If you just don't know what this game's about, trust me, this does not have a spoiler in it. You're fine. It's developed by Insomniac Games and Sony Entertainment. Super cool. And this game takes place 8 years into Spider-Man's career, and it's after Kingpin has been taken down by Spidey. A new gang rolls into New York, run by Mr. Negative. Now, all these characters and these little plot points have been shown, at least in one trailer, or at least teased. So, and besides that, you're seeing like the biggest rogues gallery of any Spider-Man game maybe to date. Like, there are a lot of other games, and later DJ and I, you can actually find a video if you're watching this on YouTube of us talking about our favorite classic Spider-Man games, which is really exciting. But no, this might be the biggest Spider-Man game to date, and the mechanics look beautiful. I
couldn't believe when you showed me the trailer.
Right?
Like, I'm blown away.
I only showed you the minute one. Yeah, like, I didn't even show you the one where like he's breaking into Rikers and all like the Sinister Six come out.
It looks so dope.
I'm so excited. But we do have a Metacritic score, I believe. You can throw it up on the screen. Roxy, what number is that Metacritic score?
Well, if you add 4 plus 4, it gives you 8. And then if you add 3 plus 4, it gives you 7. 87.
Wow. That's pretty good. That's a B.
It's a B+.
That is a B+. I had to just double check in my head.
I know you were double checking, so I filled in.
Thank you so much. But yes, it's at an 87. That's a Metacritic score, so it's kind of like it's an aggregate. But overall, let's not overall, but let's work our way through all the reviews we found online. Like IGN gave it an 8.7 out of 10. Now here's their one-liner for it. Occasionally stuck in a web of familiar open world trappings. Thank you. Insomniac's Spider-Man is still a spectacular adventure. Pretty positive overall.
Yeah, but not as positive as this next one, though.
No, but there is a trend here with the negatives, so we'll see it going forward. What's that score for GameSpot?
GameSpot gave it a 9 out of 10, which, as we know, is a 4 plus 5 as a 9, and then a 0, which is nothing plus nothing, and 9 is a 90. That's an A-, Sam, so those are all the things about that. Superb and emotionally charged story, effective at spurring you into action. Web swinging feels fantastic, making the act of going anywhere feel amazing. Combat is dynamic and rewards variety and skills. Fantastic boss battles and exciting story set pieces. A slick cinematic presentation, exploration segments, and secondary story set piece. I went through the same line again. And secondary characters.
You made him smile. I saw it.
Add interesting variety. They're negatives, though. Some aspects can feel repetitive and monotonous. Monotonous.
There you go. That is the other way to say that word. But so there's kind of a trend there, and that was wildly positive, though. And I am so excited that the narrative is solid, because sometimes, like we'll talk about later some of the other games that I love, but it really comes down to when it comes to, like, with a Spider-Man game, the open world needs to be killer. Like, if the mechanics of his swings are like awesome, and the way you could like be dynamic with how he fights and everything, and just like flying around the room.
Are you trying Spidey right now?
Yeah, it's just Spidey. That's the sound effect. No, that's what's important to me, and I want a story that actually I can get invested in, or dives into the really cool lore of Spider-Man, which is so cool. Also, Brooke69 says phenomenal math. So good job.
Thank you so much. Quick thing about this: which one's I love you? Which one's Rock On? Which one's Spidey?
Rock On.
Rock On. It's closed.
I love you. Because you get the ILY.
So the thumbs out, and then Spidey's I love you flip.
I've seen both. DJ, can you weigh in on this? Is it the thumb out or is it just a thumb in for Spidey?
It's thumb out.
Thumb out.
Yeah.
So it's I love you flipped.
Yeah.
As I love you NY. Because he does the NY.
And the reason he does that is his web shooters. It's a double tap. Tap tap. Web shooter.
And in the Sam Raimi ones, there's a gland in there that he needs to press on.
And then he needs to do it that way, which made sense at the time, and I'm glad we've moved past that.
Like a pimple that never is finished popping.
I have some of those sometimes, and they are so annoying.
Gross. Me too. But we have one more review here that I think it's worth mentioning because it's from Forbes. It's not really the gamer community, but they do put out their reviews, and I think it's worth mentioning theirs. They have a 9.5 out of 10.
Which is what?
That is 9. Sorry, that's 3 plus 6.5, right? Out of 5 plus 5. What is this math?
Which is an A.
Yeah. Hold on. This math does make sense. Austin, can you weigh in here? Is that good?
Makes sense to me.
That is true. Thank you. But they wrote, citing fantastic storylines, beautiful scenes, and movement. But the negative, what do they got there?
Repetitive side missions.
Dang.
So repetitive seems to be the overall con. However, I feel like they're grasping at straws.
You have to. I mean, when you're reviewing, you
yeah.
gotta find something you gotta tear it down, right? You can't. Nothing can be happy. Nothing can be good. You gotta find those little nitpicks.
Like, isn't every sitcom you've ever seen a little repetitive?
Ross has 3 29th birthdays on Friends.
That's not what happens.
That does what happens.
That's not what happens.
I said that sentence very poorly.
That does what happens. Hashtag Sam cheats. Speaking.
Hey, someone, you fact check me. I'm seeing a lot of truths in there. I'm going to pretend that that's for me. So, anyways, but Roxy, you're new to gaming, but after seeing this trailer,
But I am an official gamer.
You are, and that's important because you have your license. But after hearing these reviews and seeing these trailers and this gameplay footage and all these stills, what are you thinking?
Here's what I'm excited about from watching it. And this sounds lazy as crap, but it's not because of that. It's because I don't like to feel bad about myself, and I already am so busy doing things. It's why, like, I was like, maybe I'll learn to play guitar. And then it was really hard, and I was really bad for a really long time. And I was like, maybe I won't do this. And then I'm like, maybe I'll play basketball. And then you're really bad. And it's like, that's not fun to be really bad at things all the time.
Yeah.
So with video games, it's really challenging because I'm really bad right now. So it's not fun to be really bad at things. But I'm also the best, so just keep that in mind.
Oh, good.
As well. As well as being very bad, I'm also the best.
Well, you're a licensed pro gamer,
right.
so yeah.
So it's nice because this game doesn't seem too challenging, but I love a good story. So you either have to be like ridiculously funny or tell a good story for me to be invested. And this seems to tell a cool story, and I won't get sidetracked by being like throwing my controller and pissed. So I thought it looked awesome.
It looks awesome. And for me, I had played far too many Spider-Man games, even the bad ones, all right? I'm a big fan. The mechanics of it alone, as soon as they started doing open world where you could just swing wherever you wanted. You don't have to do the story. You don't have to fight the way that they like make it. You could do whatever you wanted. That's what I did. As a kid, I would do that more than I would play the narrative. But since the narrative in this game is so strong, they're like, the storytelling in this is top notch, and I'm excited about that. And the inclusion of so many side characters. You kidding me?
Now that you've watched us on the web. Good timing on that one. Make sure you let us know what you think. Are you playing this game already by the time you're watching this? Is it everything you hope for and more? Leave a comment. Also, something about a bell.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you stay up to date when videos come out. You get a little ding on your phone. But I'm at Sam Basher.
I'm at Roxy Stryer.
And at DJ Woolridge. And most importantly, at...
No.
DJ Talks Trash. I bungled that.
Yeah,
but
he's
most
at
importantly,
DJ Talks
not going to
Trash.
bungle this. At Austin Dodge on Twitch. One for the eye. See you next time.